Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I know some of you are like really surprised to see my face because all my videos I have not like shown my face. So this is a get to know me section where you get to know me, get to know all about me, and some things you might really want to ask. And if you also have all the questions, you can leave them in the comment section below. So I'm going to start by telling you my name. My name is Precious Ifeanyichukwu and Chukwudi. So the name Ifeanyichukwu is given to me by my dad in particular, and that name really means something really significant to him because the meaning of that name actually is there's nothing that is difficult for God to do, and he gave me that name because he had spent about like 8 years before I came. So that's why he gave me that name. And after I came, I had other siblings, and my surname means Chukwudi. It means God is alive, you know. Chukwudi, you have a lot of Chukwudi in my name. And so my birthday is 2nd of May. Forget about my year, that's your business. And the next one is my favorite food. What do I like? Okay, I actually like egusi soup with pounded yam or fufu. Like I actually eat fufu. Yes, I love fufu a lot. I don't like eba. Nah. So I'll take egusi soup and fufu every time. And I like rice too. Yeah, and I like plantain a lot. Like I could eat plantain every blessed day and not get tired. And also, so what I do, I'm a makeup artist first. I'll talk about how I became a makeup artist. Okay, so I realized that I've always like to, touch people's faces, and like most times when I'm talking to people, I'm already, especially for the women, I'm already like thinking of how to do their brows, looking at their face type, skin type, thinking of what's wrong with that person's face or how to make that person's face actually look better than what it is. And so that's how I ventured into becoming a makeup artist. And I remembered that during that period when I was actually training, I was like in a large class of a lot of people who were learning how to become makeup artists, and we all sat like according to our own like face type and skin color. I remember sitting at the back, and it was one of like the toughest thing because you know how you're in a large class and people always believe that just the people in front are the ones who are like really listening and understanding what's going on. So I personally said that I'm at the back. I don't think this is gonna be too much of an issue for me. I'm going to try and make the best use of staying at the back. And also because during those periods we had to get like models to wear makeup on, and sometimes you struggle really hard to find people to wear makeup on. And so I was really determined, and I said okay, I was going to try as much as I can to make up 2 faces every day till the end of the training. And that's how my hand got really strong. And I've been doing makeup for like 6 years now. Yeah, 6 years now. And also, so I'm also like a TV presenter, OAP. Like I've always felt like mass communication has always found me, in the sense that I tried to do like all that different jobs, and I've always found out that one way or the other I always still go back to mass comm. I actually studied mass comm in school, and so that's what it is. I would always go back to mass comm somehow. Most of my job history has always been radio, TV, just mass comm in general. And so what I like and dislike in people. Okay, what I like in people, I think I like people who are like really honest and transparent. Like you don't have to just be you in general. There's no need to fake it. Be you. If you don't like people, you don't like people. There's no need to act like you like people. So what I dislike in people is fakeness, like trying to be fake, and those who basically show love just so that other people can see what they're doing and not because it comes from their heart. And people who like attention. Yeah, like, attention is in different folds, but like that kind of negative attention that is not really important because you want everybody to see that this is what you're doing or whatever. So I really don't like that in people. My dream job, okay, what I've always wanted to do in my life would have been, I like to travel a whole lot, and I think I would have really, if it was something that was really big here in this country, here in Nigeria, I think I would have really wanted to be a tourist, just travel, discover people's places, food, how people live their life and stuff like that. So I think that that's what I would have really wanted to do, aside from being a makeup artist or also being a TV presenter and all of that. And there's something I left out too in my occupation. I'm also a good printer, so I learned how to print after I worked with a company for a couple of years. So I can literally print on anything, like paper, books, souvenir, name it, anything. I'm very good at it. So that's some of the things I do too. And I also know how to do hair. Yeah, I know how to make hair. I want to actually learn how to make a lot of things. I'm really passionate about learning a lot of things, so I know how to make hair. I know how to, technically do some couple of things too. So my favorite holiday spots would be Santorini, Greece. I love that place. I would like to go there. Maybe when I start to make my money small, I would go there. I really like that place. My biggest fear. Oops. Okay. One of the things I really don't like is I don't like to fail. I am very big on failure, and I think that it's something that is actually bound to happen so you can grow. So I really don't like to fail, and this is in every area of my life. Like academics, socially, I just don't like to fail. I feel like, there's some things that ordinarily, like, some people would do and they'll say, that's gone, like, forge on to other things, but I can really hold on to those things. For example, like, even in school, when I was back in school, I remember, like, I just want to ensure that I don't fail, like, I must pass that exam. So, because it really does affect me. So my biggest fear is just to fail. I just don't want to ever fail. I don't want to ever make any mistake, and it's not possible. So, like, when I'm being told that I made a mistake or I didn't do something well, there's this tendency of me trying to go back and, I can beat myself up for those kind of things for a long time, and I eventually forgive myself. So the next question is my nicknames. Nicknames. Okay, so some of my friends call me Preshi. Well, it's from the name Precious, so they call me Preshi. I have someone who calls me Pookie. I have really weird, nicknames. I did tell you one of my personal names, and that's Sabrina. Not a lot of people call me Sabrina, and that's why I actually left it out. But just some few persons call me Sabrina, and that's my name actually. So, but it's not a nickname, it's actually one of my names, but I didn't tell you that one, but that's it. And so my hobbies, what do I like? Okay, so I like to read a lot. I like traveling, I like talking to people. I like gist, like confirm gist and gossip, what's going on, tell me who be that person, all those kind of things. So I really like gisting, I like to read, I like, to get to know some other new sort of information that I am not really inclined to. So I like to jump onto all those type of things. Oh, craziest thing I have ever done. Wow. Alright, so this one, there are a lot of crazy things I've done, but I think this one has to be like the craziest. Okay, so oh god, my friend actually told me to do this, and I will never forgive her for telling me to do this. Okay, so craziest thing I've ever done. So I went for a party, and so I was supposed to, come back home on time, considering the fact that my house was really far from where, like, the party was at, and I was going to take the public transport. So I had timed myself and said, okay, I'll leave like 6 o'clock in the evening, then get to my house around 9. I found myself still at the party till like 10:30. and I know that where I stay is pretty far, and transport issues and all of those kind of things. So one of the things I did was, as soon as I left the party, I just went straight to take like the last and only bus that was going to my area, and I got on the bus, and midway, like, I didn't even realize that the driver who was driving the bus was not seeing well, and even when I even discovered, I was like, okay, let me still go. Like, what it feels like to be in a bus where the driver doesn't see well, and you know that you can easily die. Well, I decided to continue with the journey, and in between there was a time that he almost drove in front of a trailer, and like, I don't know what would have happened then, but maybe I would not be doing this video, but it did not happen. So, and that day when he drove in front of a trailer, one of the things that happened was some of the passengers in the bus didn't like it, and they started to beat the man, beat him, and I was so scared because it was about 11:30. My phone was switched off. Nobody knew where I was. I don't even know. In fact, that was like, I just told myself never ever to do that again, but people were beating him, and where the car stopped was like in a bus stop that my house was still very, very far. And so I came down. When I saw what was happening, I didn't want to basically be part of all those things, because I was afraid that police could come, or random people might just do something to the man, and then the man could just even die at the spot. So I was really scared, so I just crossed to the other side and started running, and knowing that my journey home was really far. And so as I was just running home, I was hearing like some weird people following me. Like, I ran like I have never ever ran before in my life. God, that day was really like scary, and eventually I made it to my house, but with some cuts and bruises, because it was not a funny one. I don't really want to start going to like really horrid details, because it wasn't funny at all that day, but that's like one of the craziest things I've done, and I don't think I want to do it again. So what motivates me? Okay, so number one on the list is money. Money motivates me. Like, I never ever want to be broke in my life, and that's one of the reasons why I basically put in like all of my strength into what I do. Even when I'm attending to any of my clients, makeup wise, printing wise, I just want to always be the very best. Like, I'm very, very passionate about those kind of things. So money motivates me, because I know that if you don't do their job well, they won't come back again. So why not put all your very best into making sure that you like what you're doing for them, so that you can obviously make more money and they can come back. And okay, another thing that motivates me is the fact that I just want to keep doing something. Like, when I get to see other people around me who are basically doing things from having little or nothing, I get gingered. I'm like, this person is not doing, this person would be better if they had this, but then they're doing, other stuff with what they have. So that one motivates me. The fact that I just also want to succeed. Like, I cannot fail. Like I said, I'm very big on failure. Like, I don't want to ever fail on anything. I don't want to fail in anything in general. So like, I take serious precautions, and sometimes those precautions fail me, but then like, I can beat myself for things like that. So I really don't want to ever fail, and so all those things really motivate me. So phobia, this is a very, very, very interesting one. So like, my phobia, I have phobia for escalator. I don't like that thing. I don't like that thing at all. And this came from one time when I went into the mall, and there was someone who was on the escalator. She was wearing this long dress, and somehow like the dress was really long, and it got trapped in one of the stairs of the escalator, and she didn't even realize it. She just kept on, and she was doing the effigy of climbing staircase, those kind of girls that like to show themselves when they are on the escalator. And the next thing, like, she had the escalator, one of the stairs just hooked her dress, and then she just fell. And because I was right in front of her, and like, since then I have like big phobia for escalators. Like once I'm about to go on an escalator, oh my god, I feel like my heart is beating so fast. But I still take them, but it's with like this great fear. So I have phobias for escalator. Yeah, so the next one is best gift and worst gift. Okay, so I'll start with the worst gift ever. And I think that was in church during when they said we should give gifts to our neighbor. You know, in church I would say exchange of gifts to your this is really funny because I'm just remembering the gift I got that day. And you know, because that was actually like the first time they were going to do that in church. And they're like, okay, you need to give gifts to your neighbor. And so we're picking random numbers. And I picked a number that started with the wrongest person ever. But somewhere in my mind, I was hoping that, you know, it would be a good gift. You know, I'm not really like particular about the gift, but I just felt like that person didn't like really go all out. Like I went all out, and I really felt bad. Okay, so we gave gifts that day. So because it was like the first time ever, I got like perfume and like Ankara, 2 different materials, really nice one. And so I exchanged it with the person. And guess what I got as a gift? I got this is really funny, but I got a packer. Like legit packer, and this person packed it so nicely with like cartons and everything. And I just saw the packer and I was like, God, it was funny. You know, it was really funny. You know, having gone all out for, you know, gifting, and next thing you're like, okay, hopefully it's with something nice. Even if it was a book, you know, something that would, you know, help my life, I would have felt better, but not like a packer. Like, I'm not a lover. So this person gave me a packer and I was like, nah man, this is horrible. This is really horrible. So my worst gift would have to be okay, so that my best gift, yes, I've said the worst. My best gift would have to be okay, like an actual like birthday surprise that I got. Still one of the very best, and because it was really important to me what the person did. And so he went all out and, you know, did all the ceremony, you know, he wants to just celebrate you and stuff like that. So he went all out and, you know, threw a party, stuff like that. So still my best gift till now. Yes, so I don't want to really go into details, but then it was a party, there was food, there was drinks and everything, and people turned up, my friends were with gifts and stuff like that. So that's still like my best gift till date. So the next question is my usual daily mood. Okay, my usual daily mood is I'm not an early morning person. Nah. In the mornings, I feel like the whole world is on me. That's the truth. I start to peak like my mood from in the afternoon, like from 12. I start to feel like, yeah, this is it and all that. I'm not an early morning person, so yeah. So like in mornings, I'm always grumpy. Yeah, I'm like the worst person to talk to in the morning, because I'm always in the mood. It's either I'm feeling pain from somewhere, or I'm just tired, you know, or I feel like I didn't get enough sleep, you know. So it's just something for me. It's like I'm not a morning person, but from when it's like in the afternoon, oh my god, my type of crazy is with a sprinkle of the Most High. Like my highness is on a different level. I know even people around me know that my highness is not even it's more than what, you know, people who take hard drugs and stuff, because my highness is from the Most High. I'm always really high. I'm a very like hyper person. Like once it's like in the afternoon. And so my last but not the least question is if I could go back to my childhood, what would be that one thing I would like to change? Okay, there are a few things. I would say few things, but not one thing. Okay, if I go back to my childhood, what would be that those things I would like to change. So I never like learned how to play any game. Yeah, I was too serious, like always reading books, too serious. I don't know how to play Ludo. I don't know how to play like any game. I'm not joking. Like I don't know how to play any of those games. And so sometimes when I see people play, it's not like I can't learn, but then like I never learned it. So I'm like, okay, what is it? You guys enjoy. And so I think I would really want to participate more in having fun, like actually playing like how children would play. I was so serious. I was always reading my book. Another thing I think I would really want to change is the fact that I was never really a mathematician. Like me and maths were like, I'm sorry, I tried so much to just understand maths, but it never ever worked for me. It never worked for me. In fact, you felt like it was always working against me. So I think that those are things that I would like to change. And also, I think that when I was pretty young, I was sort of quiet. I would have really loved to be more outspoken. I don't know why, but it's just one of those things that I think I would have really wanted to be more, more of a talkative. Although since I was not a talkative when I was little, it's like I'm now a talkative right now. So that's basically all the things that I think that you guys would really want to know about me. But if you have more of the things that you'd want to ask and find out about me, you know where to hit me up. Of course, you can check out my social media page, Chooks_MUA, and that's my Instagram page. You can also check me out on Facebook as Chukudi Precious. You can check me obviously on YouTube, like what you're doing right now, Precious Chukudi. Ensure that you like, share, subscribe, and share. Somebody else might be trying to know me, and so you can equally like share so they can get to see. And of course, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Your comments are super dear to me. I like to hear it. And of course, if you want me to shoot any kind of video you would like to see, let me know as well. I'll bring you more insightful gist. My YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is basically spontaneous. My YouTube channel is just me. It represents everything I like and everything that concerns me. So today I might come with some cooking video. Tomorrow I might just come with some rants. Next tomorrow it could be some discussion. Next tomorrow it could be what I hate. Anything. So it's going to span from everything that's about me, what I like, what I don't like, things to get to know about me. So you're going to see a lot of interesting content. I'm just bringing them little by little, dropping them in tidbits for you guys to pick up. So that's what my YouTube content is all about. Okay, all about.